Welcome back, my dark means, to the dark void, ruled by me, Nigel51. And today we are back to watching another random reaction. Today we're going to be watching some dinosaur analogs. Well, not really. We're just going to be going into someone who's going to be describing dinosaur analog. And here they're pretty scary. And before I continue on, I'm going to, and this is by the Wowman, so I will leave the link to his video down below so you can go watch it without my beautiful voice. But I also have to say this is my second recording of doing this one. My first one didn't have any audio and had to go back, and it was just a pain, trust me. I usually test out my audio, but I didn't do it today for whatever reason. So yeah, I have to re-record this. And just to let you know, there is going to be another video down below in the description from another creator that I reacted to. Unfortunately, like I said, it was actually a pretty scary, it got me into it. It wasn't intense, but it did get me into it. But since I already reacted to it, it wouldn't have the same effect. So I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna have his video down below, so that way you can look him up as well. His name is the content creator's name is 4plus. So please go down below as well to look at the video that I reacted to before this one. It just wouldn't feel right for me to react to another person's video and not have the person I reacted to of my first failed video down below. So yeah, yeah, I'm not leaving that person out. So yeah, so first video was 4plus. Yeah, it's sorry. I'm trying to explain things, but you know how bad I am. So yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, so go watch 4plus video down below. Like I said. And also, I will leave the link to this video down below as well. So let's go react to Wowman. If you don't know who he is, I actually reacted to him describing another video for Halloween. So yeah, and it was pretty scary. So let's see what this dinosaur is. Alright.
San Diego, 1997. There's something outside of your home, something larger than life, and it's hungry for your blood. You do everything in your power to stay out of its sight, but whether you're successful or not, because a predator beyond your comprehension is hunting you down.
Dude, I'd be hiding in
this out alive.
I see it. Oh.
Slim.
First of all, why are you in your house? Why are you outside your house?
Hey everyone,
right off the bat, huh?
In today's installment, we are going to be taking a dive into a subgenre of a genre, because we are taking a dive into the Jurassic Park analog horror tapes. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment bruh, as always, to help me out. And now we have taken our fair share of exploration into the analog horror genre, video games where the souls of people are trapped within the game, spins on the FNAF franchise, and even stranger ones that involve things we wish we hadn't seen. In the last video, we did dive into a series about a child and her psychiatrist.
Oh, that was the one I reacted to.
Living underneath her home. But this time around, we're taking a turn from what we're normally used to. Instead of entities and demons, instead we're tackling creatures that once walked this earth. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty skeptical when diving into these tapes. I didn't think that they would be that good. However, I am very happy to say that I was very wrong.
Yeah, I was too.
These tapes were brought into the true horror of what it would be like to encounter a dinosaur. So horrifying, in fact, that you'd wish you'd have something up your sleeve to fight back. Something like a tank or jets or even a ship. Unfortunately, these never show up in these tapes. However, they are present in the sponsor of today's video, which is War Thunder. War Thunder is this free, thrilling multiplayer game about using a variety of vehicles to win each fight. Not to mention, it's available on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Mac. Dive into War Thunder and destroy enemy tanks, control fighters, and aid your comrades from the sky via helicopter. In War Thunder,
it's a pretty good game. I actually played it a bit.
Using the entire world's arsenal, even nuclear ones. Recently, a major update, La Royale, was released for War Thunder. A whole French fleet led by the battleship Paris, the legendary BTR-80 and Su-39, and many other novelties appeared in the game. Visual effects were also significantly refined in this update, making fights even more realistic. And since there is always something new in War Thunder, players that stopped playing in the past may find themselves interested.
Yeah, I have played some of the events they had.
Download War Thunder for free by using the link in the description. All new players and those who haven't played War Thunder for half a year or more will receive some special bonuses, rentals for the P-40E-1 aircraft, and M4 tank for a week, along with free unique skins, a special decorator Eagle of Valor, 100,000 silver lions, 3 premium vehicles for free, a week of premium account, and even more gifts. Hurry up, the American vehicle bonus season will end soon. Now, when I first fell down
Pretty
this
good, pretty
rabbit hole
good.
of Jurassic Park analog horror videos,
I have no idea how
I
long
was
this video is
expecting it to
from.
be a fairly small niche, but oh man, how wrong I was. Because I found a playlist with over 200 of these videos.
Oh
That
yeah,
doesn't
that's
mean,
the
however,
first
that
I was
they're
planning to
all
watch.
Good. I mean, the ones we're going to be diving into are perhaps the most
We'll probably
terrifying
go
of the bunch,
check that one.
at least in my opinion.
In the
First
future.
one is called the San Diego Incident, found footage.
So I don't know what this is, but, well, I guess I'll just let it speak for itself.
And it focuses on a person named Michael. Michael brings out his camera to film after reportedly hearing some strange noises from outside of his window. A few moments later, the ground begins to shake, and Michael goes outside to investigate.
Why would you go out? Why would you go out? No, I would stay in my house. F the shaking. I'm staying in my house.
Michael runs out to his front yard, and a car is flung that lands right next to him.
This is when I run to my house.
Increasingly louder, and before long, we can see the T-Rex staring directly at him.
Sorry, there was an ad there. Oh, hello.
As Michael
First of all,
enters the house once
stay-
again, instead of hiding, he closes the curtains, and for some reason that seems to do the trick.
Chick, why are you...
But
Yeah,
not
hide.
really.
No, it doesn't. Why? No, you're gone. You're done. This was your own fault. Don't worry, this is his own fault.
There with Michael being absolutely devoured by the T-Rex that invaded his home. And after the tape ends, Michael's body would never be recovered, and he would most likely be listed as a missing person unless someone was there to witness his demise. Although if there were any witnesses, they would have been devoured as well, so we're leaning more towards Michael being a missing person. A very great analog horror video nonetheless that demonstrates the threat that these creatures would pose on humanity if they were ever to come to life.
First of all,
there were probably some better
person
maneuvers that Michael could have taken to increase his chances of survival,
by
like not going to the window where the dinosaur would see him. But regardless, still a very
stayed away from the
I
rooms.
also feel like this video brings a lot of authenticity when it comes to dinosaurs in media. Like, it really shows what would happen if you actually encountered a dinosaur. Maybe Michael was just in pure awe that there was a literal dinosaur outside of his house that made him make all of these wrong decisions.
Probably.
R.I.P. Michael.
But still an idiot. Should have stayed away from the windows.
In this next one, we're
stayed
brought
inside.
right into the thick of it because it starts off with a Jurassic Park employee radioing to another station saying that there's been a breach in the Velociraptor cages.
There's been a breach in security, and the Velociraptor is on the loose.
Okay, hold up. Oh, I forgot to say this before in the beginning. It hasn't shown it yet, but just to let you know, some of these, there may be some flashing lights because some of these analog horrors do have flashing lights. Hopefully I did put the warning somewhere around the video. I usually do when there's flashing lights. So be ready, alright? Okay, so be ready. Flashing light warning. Not for here, but I'm just letting you guys know that these videos sometimes have flashing lights. Let's move on. Okay then.
And right as the tape begins to glitch out, there's a face you can make out from behind the static. Now, I'm not super familiar with the Jurassic Park lore, so please let me know if you know who this is. But after a little research, I am under the impression that this is John Hammond, who played the villain in the original Jurassic Park movies. He was the CEO of the company that was able to recreate
redeemed
using DNA samples from fossils. What follows is surveillance footage of one of the escaped velociraptors.
That's not Velociraptor, that's a T-Rex. Okay then.
The tape then cuts into an introductory tape of the velociraptors, which gives us some more insight on the creature, saying that they can run up to 40 miles per hour, which is insanely fast. Basically
you're done.
saying that if you were to encounter one of these creatures, there would be no way of escaping.
Unless you had an armored suit.
It says they are faster than you, Robert.
Come across a velociraptor running away from one. Will you know better? They are faster than you, Robert.
Excuse me? Who's Robert?
Start running.
Who's Robert?
Which is a reference to the original Jurassic Park movies to a character named Robert Muldoon, who was brutally murdered by a velociraptor. His final words being "clever girl," and watching this clip seriously sent a chill down my spine because you can see the velociraptor completely gnawing his face off.
Yeah.
Take a look.
Oh yeah. This does happen in the movie. Hello. Eek. Yep.
Cutting back to the tape, we're
That's
left
just
staring into the darkness at the end of a hallway, before we're met with the glowing eyes of one of the raptors. What follows is someone hiding in a building from one of the creatures, holding their breath just so that they won't be spotted. But unfortunately, they don't evade the raptor for much longer.
It's over. Bye.
This next one is a compilation of VHS clips that are known as the Carnotaurus tests. The Carnotaurus tests were a series of tests conducted at some point before my arrival on Isla Nublar and Jurassic Park in the early 1990s. These tapes were uncovered the night of my escape after coming to know of dark secrets behind kept by John Hammond, Ingen, and the scientists of Jurassic Park. I do not know the names of the victims. Out of respect for the victims, I have opted to keep some of the more gruesome moments out of this edit.
Why?
R.I.P. Signed, Reaper.
Oh.
And these recordings begin by saying where my team died.
Ooh.
We're then shown a map of Isla Nublar, and all of these recordings taking place in the early 1990s. We're shown a variety of different parts of the island until Reaper cuts in to speak again. I found their tapes. I was going to leave the next day.
Ooh.
Then I found this. Test subject number 063. Asset number 102 _ Karn. And what we are shown
we're just left anyway.
Of these recovered tapes from the people that were unable to escape, unlike Reaper. At first we can see that a member of Reaper's team was out observing one of the dinosaurs. However, perhaps they were a little too close for comfort. They retreat into this rundown building, trying to find cover from a land overrun by dinosaurs. But we don't really get to see what happens after that because the tape once again cuts out. And then we're shown test subject 041. In this one, the person is wandering a dark hallway in one of these facilities, and are soon met with one of the deadly creatures.
Come on, I don't. Oh, he sees you. Nice to see you.
And as stated by Reaper beforehand, he did cut out all of the gruesome footage, although we do get to see the victims moments before their demise. In the next tape, another member of the team is wandering the woods at night in search of a safe house, but it isn't soon after until they are caught as well.
Oh, hey. Stay still. Maybe it won't see you. Nope, it sees you.
Team member after team member is killed, with Reaper being the only one that made it out alive. It's also hard to say whether or not Reaper will present these tapes to the families of the victims. I mean, would you really want to see this if you were a loved one? Regardless,
I'm a sicko though.
The only one that made it out alive.
You're lucky.
Engine Sector 29 encounter opens up with security camera footage.
Oh, hello.
As we cut from camera to camera, we don't see much of note, and then we get an emergency alert.
Warning. Warning. An unidentified number of velociraptors have been located in the south lowlands of Sector 29E. All of Sector 29 is advised to take shelter in a secure location immediately. If you find yourself outside in Sector 29E, contact the Casualty Department immediately on Channel 2. Velociraptors contain the following attributes: a flattened snout, large sickle claw, yellow-green eyes, and orange coloring similar to a tiger.
Oof.
Predators are 6 feet tall and have been tracked to go nearly 40 miles per hour. If you see a velociraptor, avoid eye contact and slowly move away to a secure area. If you come in contact with a velociraptor, there is nothing you can do. Instant security will be dispatched to the given sector in the following minutes with heavy firepower capabilities. If you find yourself in the given sector, remain clear of all engine security forces, as you could be caught in the crossfire.
If you come in contact with a velociraptor, there's nothing you can do.
Yep.
What a terrifying sentence.
Well, it's
Honestly,
true though.
what a terrifying scenario in general. Before you even have time to process the fact that there are a bunch of velociraptors running around, you also have to process this entire safety plan, and if you happen to be outside in 29D, you have to avoid the velociraptors and the InGen security forces in order to survive. What a horrific set of circumstances. You think the workers would be equipped with firearms in the event that something like this could happen, but whatever.
But
let's keep going.
Acceptable
on the
losses.
First security camera, we can now hear an alarm going off, and on the second security camera,
the losses.
We see.
There it is. Dang bird. If you didn't know, dinosaurs are related to birds.
Someone presumably being attacked by a velociraptor. We then cut to first-person footage of someone walking a dirt road in the darkness.
That's the sound of a... Look. Oh, the velociraptor found you. It's too late. It's too late. The bird, the thing's found you. He knows where you are.
Imagine being this person, surrounded by velociraptors with barely any visibility. Not only do you have to worry about the velociraptors, but you also have to worry about the flashlight you're using because you have no other means of visibility, and the light could attract the animals. I think they saw me.
Yep. Oh gosh. Oh my god.
In the end, this person was presumably attacked by a velociraptor.
See, I'll be wearing a suit of armor.
Though, they probably should have at least tried to run a little bit faster. That was kinda just a light jog. Either way, this was an absolutely terrifying...
Now, unless they run out of energy on the way here. A lot of ads in this video. Still pretty good. Pretty good that you have ads on here.
In this last one, we're met with some old tech that was used to monitor Jurassic Park. It's showing us the perimeter of one of the gates that prevent the dinosaurs from escaping.
Well,
However, this video wouldn't be one of terror if the gate wasn't breached, and it does. There was a breach in the Carnotaurus paddock 2 nights ago. The paddock appeared to be down for exactly 10 minutes with no signs of any damage. Fortunately, our dinosaur did not escape. Now, as far as this message goes, I wouldn't be so confident that the dinosaur is still in captivity. I mean, 10 minutes is a very long time, especially for a dinosaur to just escape. Then it goes into detail saying the gate opening was done with malicious intent. After the Carnotaurus was put down and airlifted, we discovered the remains of a person within the paddock's fences. Alongside the remains, we found a camera with an intact VHS inside. This tape appears to be directly linked with a JPAC member involved with the Taro team that went missing the night of the breach. This is the recovered tape. And what plays is footage that details the dinosaur Sonora, which is also a Carnotaur, which after a little bit of investigation is neither a real dinosaur nor one that appears in the Jurassic Park franchise. So this is a completely new creature.
Probably tech created, man-made, who knows?
I was handed a paper today regarding Sonora, our Carnotaur. InGen wants to put it down due to health and safety concerns in around a week's time, as she has been showing extreme signs of aggression and restlessness, unless she improves.
Dude, this is when I just head back upstairs.
One of my coworkers had to be brought by helicopter to the mainland after suffering a severe injury from Sonora. And while on the crane, Sonora bashed up against it, causing a collapse. Unfortunately, further details regarding what happened are unclear. A change of diet was proposed earlier, and today we put it into action. A recent undisclosed sauropod had just passed and was sent to the paddock this afternoon. We'll be able to tell tomorrow if it works or not. We don't have much longer before InGen takes action. What follows after is someone looking at a monitor that shows the feed from gate P14, also known as the place that Sonora is being kept. The vehicle enters the gate and then it closes behind it. and we're later told that this truck came into the gate to bring the deceased dinosaur to Sonora's cage to see if she would eat it. It appears Sonora actually ate a good portion of it. There appears to be plenty more, and at least it's eating something now. But even though Sonora ate the sauropod, she's still been having trouble sleeping, and this is only further contributing to her increased aggression. We're shown some additional footage of Sonora, and her aggression becomes very apparent in this clip, because Sonora is now knocking over trees.
Alright. Well, that didn't sound so good.
It's official, Sonora will be relocated in 2 days' time. I'm not sure what will happen going forward for Sonora or our padlock. Most of the staff has been relocated, and it just leaves me and one other for pure oversight. For the next day or two before the InGen team comes for retrieval. The entire facility is pretty much now empty, which only makes the atmosphere that much more eerie.
Excuse me? What the heck was that?
A package appeared in my locker with my name on it. It contained an odd syringe used to collect
Excuse
tissue.
me?
And within the note it says, "You will be on your own tomorrow for most of the night. After CRT SAS 002 is sedated at probably 3:15 a.m., turn off the power to the padlock. You will now have 10 minutes to go inside of the fence and use the syringe to extract a tissue sample. Return to the east dock and back before 5 a.m. When at the east dock, place the sample in the refrigerated container in the locker 356. For this, you will be rewarded a large payment."
Yeah, I would have been wearing.
In touch.
I would have been wearing a suit of armor.
Locker, raising perhaps the creepiest undertones to this already disturbing tape.
I'll be wearing some sort of armor.
Left this note because
hell with
it
this.
certainly wasn't from InGen, because it does seem to be from a third party who most likely found out that they were putting down Sonora for good, and that they want the tissue sample before Sonora is gone. Most likely so that they can recreate the creature.
Heck
But
no.
Considering how sketchy this is, I mean a note left in a locker.
Heck no.
My question to you guys is, would you go through with this?
Heck
Because also
no.
They don't disclose how much the payment will be, and you also have to take into account the risks of the situation, like
I'm not doing it.
potentially losing your job if InGen finds out that you went
probably
through with this.
throw me
And
in the
perhaps
dinosaur
the
pit.
even
Heck no.
larger issue, what if
Heck with
Sonora
that.
wakes up after being sedated? Do you risk your life for this mysterious
Hell
payment?
no.
Because
Heck
the
no.
employee does have to go down and actually bring the syringe and extract it from the dinosaur.
Heck
But
no,
the person
man.
in the video decides to go through with it and approaches Sonora inside of the cage. And it's pretty soon where we find out the ugly truth.
What happened?
Sonora was never sedated.
Oh, well, there it is. There's Sonora. Yep, you're gone. It's been nice knowing you. So somebody probably just sent you down there to go down for the count. There it is. Okay, two things might have happened here.
But yeah, that pretty much does it for this one. Let me know if you got this anonymous letter in your locker.
Heck
Would you
no.
Go through with it.
Now,
I feel like I might be tempted, but
I'm not doing it.
ultimately,
First of all,
no.
I don't know
Also,
what Engine
huge
would
thank
do.
you to Gyroscope for hopping on. We did a video over there as well,
Yeah.
so check that out. Also, huge thank you to my ultimate tiers, Kareem Ariano, Knight 98.
Yeah, I
and
wouldn't.
Pop
The heck
Lover
with that.
X3.
Unless it's from my boss, I'm not doing it.
Only $1.99. You get early access to videos and custom emojis. But yeah, thank you so much for spending some
And thank
time
you,
with
wow,
me.
man.
It's always super great. I love ya. See you in the next one. Bye.
Alright, I'm gonna end right there. Oh, I guess some animations are actually okay then. Oh my gosh. I have to say, those videos, not to discredit, not to like do a downplay at 4 Plus, but I think Wowman did a little bit more better job on putting the atmosphere. Now, 4 Plus, I liked it. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying, maybe a little bit more improvement for 4 Plus. But I do like his content, and either way, it was my first reaction to 4 Plus, and it did bring some chills in me. But like I said, this is my second recording of today. Well, not second record. This is my second record because my audio didn't record. So yeah, please go look up 4 Plus because I reacted to his first. And also look up Wowman's video as well. I also, Dinosaur Analog. We're probably going to go look up that Jurassic Park one to playlist. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Who knows? We'll just keep going until it ends. Who knows? I'm gonna have to calculate the hours, minutes, probably an hour. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Either way, next time, probably. But for right now, hope you enjoyed today's video. Go to Wowman's channel. This is my second video of his, and oh boy, it really did give me the feeling of these analog horrors, and basically hearing the dinosaur ones. Whoo, just gets me. Like I said, second attempt recording. Go look up 4+. Go look up Wowman. And yeah, that's about it. I'm seriously terrified right now. Whew. But seriously, I thought I was also in his shoes too, that thinking that maybe that these dinosaurs would not be that dangerous. But then again, I never thought what would have happened if I actually met one at night or in real life. Oh, my voice is going down. But yeah, sorry. Yeah, but yeah, so comment, subscribe down below if you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about these dinosaurs. Let me know what you thought, think what would happen if dinosaurs were real, and what would you have done. Me, I'll be stuck in my house. I'm not leaving my house ever. I'm going to find a way to make a garden underneath the house, underneath my place. Try to figure out how to be live underground, something or other. I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back up here. I'll live on the ground like a mole person. But either way, let me know down in the comments, subscribe down below. Also, I'm your Dark Ruler, so you must follow my commands no matter what I say here. Alright, you got no choice. Also, don't forget to press the like button to help me out, get in the algorithm. Press the share button to share the video. Share the video to help me spread my influence, sorry. And also, press the black bell to be notified whenever my videos pop up. Or just come to my channel every once in a while during the week to see if I upload or not, because YouTube channel likes to remove that from your feed, so you don't get any of my videos on your feeds. It makes no sense. Come on, YouTube channel. Alright then, and that's about it. For right now, my dark means dismissed.